Cheers everyone, I'm GoodBeer17 bringing you all your rockin' hits and more, and welcome to the next video. Today, we're going to be playing 60 Seconds Reatomized. So, without any further delay, let's get right into the action. Oh. Oh. Funny buttons. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turns out being messy can really work in your favor. I got some cards, a book, and some ammunition. Good thing we grabbed that suitcase. What we found inside will definitely prove useful. Alright. Hi everyone, welcome to 60 Seconds. You saw the intro, you know what we're doing. Welcome, welcome. This is, again, going to be another type of playthrough style game, in a sense. There's going to be some funny moments, of course, but we're going to try to make it as far as we can and have some fun with this game. Oh, I also got some poison and a harmonica. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We will have to ration it strictly. Oh boy. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Oh wow, alright. Timmy might not look it, but he's a strong young boy. He's doing just fine. Good for little Timmy. Timmy and Mary Jane are in need of some physical exercise. Letting them run outside in the wasteland seems a bit too adventurous, but they could play tag inside the shelter. It's not like we have any expensive vases or antique dishes down here to be broken. Shall we let the kids play? Sure. Kids need to play. It's good for them to play. Swear to God, if you little shits break something though, so help me God. Okay, they broke the axe. Once again, we have proven to be irresponsible parents. Letting children run around in such small spaces cannot end well. We're not sure who pushed who and what exactly caused it, but the kids managed to shove some items off the shelf. Truth be told, the kids seem a bit happier, so maybe it's not the end of the world. Wait, it actually is. We lost an axe. Feeling pretty optimistic about today's expedition, the only thing left to do is choose the right person to go outside. Alright, Ted was pretty happy to go out, so we'll send Ted. And we'll give him the, well actually, didn't we bring a briefcase with us? We did, okay. I'd rather not get rid of the gun, so we're gonna give him the map and the gas mask, so that way he has something to protect himself from the radiation and stuff. And if he has the briefcase, he can bring back some items. We've been wondering what happened to Uncle Brian. Hey, that's my name. Well, I'm right here. Hi. I'm controlling your livelihoods. I was the puppet master the whole time. It was me, Barry. He should have been far from where the bombs fell, but no one knows for sure. It'd be great to find out. He always looked on the bright side of life, so maybe we should too, but it's not easy. Say, didn't we have a photo of him tucked away in one of the books at home? Oh, well, it appears as though, yes, we did. I've survived 5 days. Let's go. Yeah. Alright, what do we got here? We knew it. We found the photo between the pages of our scout handbook. Those handbooks are really handy, that's for sure. The problem is simple. If we don't wash ourselves, we'll get sick. Seriously sick. It smells really bad down here. It doesn't seem like it'll get any better over the next couple days. How about we do something to fit? It smells bad down here. I don't know what you're expecting to do with these. to make it smell better. You either make it smell like gunpowder or you make it smell like bug spray. I think you can hang. A little bit of a bad smell isn't gonna kill you. Oh, good lord, what happened? The world has ended. Who cares about showering? You can get used to it. Adapting shouldn't be hard. It'll be like a camping trip. It will... Oh no, that smell is just terrible. Don't puke. Don't. Suspicious looking stains cover parts of the page. Oh, well, Ted's back. Hey, Ted, welcome back, buddy. It is very difficult to prepare for unseen consequences when you don't see them coming. Well, they are unforeseen by definition, so that does make a lot of sense. We can't say we were prepared for what happened. What happened? Last for 10 days. Oh, hey, we're alive for 10 days. That's good. Doing too hot. I think Mary Jane should go. And I don't have much, so we'll just send her out with a gas mask, I guess. That way she can, you know, not be mutated from radiation. There's a phone ringing. We had thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth on our street survived the bombing somehow. Seems it's ringing right now. We should summon someone to answer it. I'll send Dolores, I guess. She's doing okay. She's sick, but... When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Alarm! There's a group of people outside and they don't seem too friendly. We recognize some of them. They used to be in our neighborhood watch. They don't sound too concerned with the well-being of the neighborhood anymore. But they are very serious about angrily waving their heavy flashlights. We need to do something before they break in and take everything we have. Take the axe. We have the axe for a reason. Some axe action was enough to send those cowards running. Bet your ass they will be back. Vermin like that are never long gone. They crawl out of shadows when the night comes. Let's keep our axe sharp. Well, there goes our axe. What was that? A rat? Rats are usually smaller than cats. And what's with the double tail? We can't let that thing get to our supplies. I guess use the rifle. We don't have any ammunition though. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still top of the food chain. Good for us. Damn, our gun blew up when we tried to shoot the... Oh no. Patience is wearing thin. We thought it would be a good idea to take a quick look outside to see if there's any trouble in the area. As we were about to step out in the darkness, a pair of animal eyes flashed in the darkness and their owner started growling in a most terrifying way. We only... Oh, well, shit. Use the bug spray! It's like bear mace. Everybody's still alive. Oh, and, well, Mary Jane is dead. Insect killing spray can wipe out any mutated mosquito, as well as creatures lurking in the shadows. It didn't bother us again. Mary Jane was supposed to be back in a few days. It's been too long. We fear something bad has happened to her. Mary Jane is dead. What is this? We had the most curious visitors today. One of them was making the sound of galloping horse, using a pair of rocks and hitting them against each other. While his companion was pretending to ride said horse, they claimed to be on a very important quest to seek some magical cup. Fucking Monty Python. Only they lost their way in the wasteland. They asked permission to have a quick look at our map to determine their whereabouts. You know what? Sure, why not? Arthur of Camelot needs to know where he's going. They seemed friendly enough, so we let them have a look at our map. They thanked us and offered us some supplies in exchange. We graciously accepted and wished them, oh, cool, he gave us another gas mask. Ted, my boy, take that gas mask, man, that's all you got. Hopefully you survive. So we're running out of food and water down here. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside our door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? Could be soldiers, though. Let's open it up and see what happens. I mean, we're about to die anyways. Well, everybody's still alive. Opening the door revealed a group of armed teenagers, possibly high school students. Contrary to what we expected, they were friendly, very friendly, and requested to know if we've seen any Reds nearby. We couldn't help them when they found out we were not armed. They were kind enough to leave us a spare rifle. We asked who they were. All they said was Wolverines. Oh, hey, cool, we got a rifle. It's become more and more difficult to breathe in the shelter over the last couple of hours. We suspect there is something wrong with the ventilation. Maybe it got stuck somehow, but we need to investigate or we might suffocate. I guess use the Scout Handbook because there's nothing else we can use. Everyone's still alive. Using the handbook to research vent maintenance seemed like a fair idea. We figured it's full of pointers on how to fix things. It just nuclear site air filtrations. It must have a chapter on nuclear shelter air filtration systems. Before we could even check, we were invaded by a group of angry mutant insects which flew out of the cursed vent. Their stings hurt like hell and seemed to give us a fever. Well, they're already sick. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. The note we found on our door today was a real surprise to us all. It's not signed, but it says that whoever wrote it has been observing us for a while and believes that we're the right kind of people. They instruct us to send a single, warmed, unarmed representative to a meeting at midnight to find out more. I guess send Dolores. Timmy's about to die, though. Oh, Ted's back. It's true, it's all true. There really are others like us. We arrived at the rendezvous unarmed and on time, and we were greeted by a friendly-looking group of survivors. They're being led by twins, a brother and a sister, who seemed to be friendly enough. They asked us some questions and promised to stay in touch. Take the map? Maybe you'll find something good. Go, little Timmy, go. I know you're sick, but less of a mouth to feed. Sometimes a sudden urge to play an instrument takes over us, to create beautiful sounds to be shared with the world around us. Sing and play and have cute mutated animals come to our feet to listen. Like a post-apocalyptic Snow White, shall we? Sure. Entertainment is good. I've survived 25 days, everyone. 25 days, that's pretty good. Is that a mutant cockroach? Yuck, a mutant cockroach. Grab the bug spray. And spray that shit. Careful what you wish for. After a few minutes of playing, a small group of mutated cockroaches jumps out of the cracks in our walls and started moving to the rhythm of the song. They ran around in circles and shook their little antenna. It would be adorable if they weren't so disgusting. What are we supposed to do with them now? A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. Just one can of soup. We can get the bag and all of its contents. We can see what's inside, and the trader gives us angry glances every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Should we make a deal? I think we can provide a can of soup. Right now. Who knows, we might get something good. As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to be just an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says Shadakov. Is that its name? Timmy came back! Welcome back, Timmy. Before our expedition could get anywhere, we ran into a group of freaky people dressed like wizards. They were eager to trade some of their supplies. For a few items, it sounded like a fair deal, so we invited them in. They really wanted to sell us their radio. They claimed it was evil and whispers about the return of the Dark Lord. We gave them a bottle cap. Nice Fallout reference. So we got a radio for a bottle cap. Way to go, Timmy! Check it out, Dolores, because Ted's gonna go out on an expedition, so... Look at that cat. He's just standing there. Edition, the only thing left to do is choose the right Ted. Ted, my man. The man, the myth, the legend. Do me a favor and take the... whoa, I passed it. I passed it again. Take the map with you, my guy. That way, we know some places to go. And Sharkov is still a fresh addition to our little family, so we need to keep an eye on it. And believe it or not, just today we noticed something else on its collar. It seems to be a metal plate with an address on it, and it's not far. Sure. Why not, right? Might be a good idea. The more we know, let's gather around the radio to see if we can get it. Yes, hell yes. Now that we have a radio, we can do that. We made contact. The military is out there and they're coming for us. All we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldier said with a boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way. We just need to wait for further instructions to keep our radio in working order. To our surprise, we found Sharkov back in our shelter this morning. Not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind hearts, optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. Curiosity almost killed the cat. Sharkov found a tiny wire sticking out from the ceiling and pulled it out. Plaster and debris fell on our table, topped off with a big meowing fur ball. What is that thing anyway? Nobody remembers it there before. The cat might get angry if we take it away. The wire? If we take away the wire, so maybe it's best to leave it be, or should we examine the wire? Let's examine it, sure. Sharkov can deal. I hear a knocking at the door. We followed the wire outside and found a half-burned-out truck with two surprised gentlemen inside, surrounded by an array of blinking bulbs. That's some space tech right there. Were they listening in on us in our very own shelter? Their feeble excuse about a roadside picnic didn't convince us. Even Timmy knows you can't have picnics here, and the car had no wheels. The agents who were spying on us are now at the door and want to explain themselves. Should we hear them out? Sure. They were agents, real live secret agents on a government mission. We saw their identity cards briefly. They weren't listening in on us. It was the cat they were interested in. They made a request too, wanting us to aid them with some of their top secret missions in the future. If we do that, they promise they will extract us to a government safe house full of supplies and donuts. Hopefully they come back soon with more information. A group of people dressed in green pajamas knocking on our hatch is not something that we anticipated, yet this is exactly what happened. Furthermore, they insisted that they are merry men and wish to take from the rich and give to the poor. We're pretty poor, so maybe we could make some new friends. Should we let them in? Sure. Dolores is dead. Those merry folks were very kind. They noticed we didn't have a radio and so offered us one. When we asked where they got it from, they said the 1%. We don't think Dolores is coming back from the surface. It's been too long. Or either going crazy or this entire shelter is crawling with little insects, or worse, it's worse. There's spiders, and not some miniature ones, but huge, furry, and very creepy beasts. We've got to do something. Well, we've got bug spray for a reason. That's why I saved it. Ted's back. Hopefully you brought something good. A band of raiders at our doorstep. They demand we let them in. This is no game. We either yield or we fight back. There's no middle ground here. We don't have a lock. We don't have an axe, and we don't have a gun, so we use the harmonica. They lowered down their weapons and cried a few tears. Surprised by the beauty of our music, they will let us live today. Knock, knock. This sound always surprises and confuses us. It could mean anything, good or bad, but we're always curious. Should we open the door? It's just a knock at the door? I mean, sure, why not? Maybe it's the military. Oh no! It was very unwise of Ted to walk right into the hands of a gang of filthy bandits camped nearby. He's not coming back. Timmy's no longer thirsty. Of all places we could have perished, this is probably the best one, or maybe not. We spent 63 days in our shelter. Oh damn. Well, shoot. I perished, but I did good. I got 63 days in. Thank you all so much for coming out and watching. If you guys like what you saw here today, please make sure that you click that like button, smash the subscribe button, and if you want notifications for whenever I go live or put out new videos, make sure that you ring that little bell icon on your screen. Once again, thank you all so much for coming out, and I will see you all in the next video. Deuces.